La 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 la. La 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 la. She really hates him, it's really true.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me, Bonnie?
I can hear you.
Go testing.
Test.
Then ask if I could hear you.
Can you hear me? Why?
I'm right next to you. I'm just making sure.
You're weird.
All right. Welcome to My Wife Hates Me. We missed last week.
Hey, this is the worst. I have to say, this is not a good step. We might have to just start again.
Why?
Because the camera's too high up, and then we look in here, and then it's like weird.
No, there's nothing weird.
Yes, you gotta look. You gotta look into the camera, otherwise.
Look here, there.
Okay.
There. Everything's fine now.
Looking into the camera.
Looking into whatever, the camera, into the sky, into the ceiling, the pictures on the other wall, which we should put into this podcast because it looks amazing.
We should talk about that, actually. That's a good topic because...
Yeah, that I compromised.
Okay, very aggressive start with Rich Voss defending his position immediately.
Go ahead, start. What were you going to say?
You have...
I know what you're going to do. That's why.
Go ahead then. What am I going to do?
You're going to sit here and go, oh, this is all his. Bonnie, here's what... Go ahead, you start. It was your idea. You can go.
I think Rich has an addiction to gold frames. That's what I think. That I think he has some kind of weird addiction to like sparkly things. The other night I walked by your room and you go, do people wear a ring on this finger? And it was like...
Yeah, because I don't want the ring to go to waste.
That's another example of something no one but Rich can understand, is how a ring could go to waste. You have to wear them all the time, I guess. That's not how... That's... I don't know how to. We don't know how to speak to each other anymore because.
Because Bonnie thinks she's better than everybody, and anything anybody does, she corrects him. Even Raina. Like, whatever. I'm not going to argue on a podcast.
What else is there?
And if we can't communicate together, then why do we stay together? If that's what you're saying.
I don't know, but it's like recently it's been very, very difficult. Everything I say, you get so angry about.
That's not true.
I trigger you constantly. You told me that.
Then everything I do.
You said I'm always triggering you.
Everything I do then makes you upset. So
it's not upset. I asked if we could tone down the pictures.
And I took 6 of them down.
No, first you got very, very angry. People can listen. People aren't stupid. They can hear it in your voice now as we're speaking about it. That it's a very...
I already compromised.
It's a delicate issue. It's like asking someone to stop smoking drugs. It's
not a delicate issue.
It is, because you told me, I said, why do you have to have... Because this is what happened. I asked you... Tell me if this is true or not. I asked you if we could maybe and I thought I was being very delicate, asking if we could maybe tone down all the artwork.
Oh, stop with your bullshit. You didn't say tone down. You said take these down, down.
I did not. No,
you said take some
in the
down.
Beginning I didn't. I was like...
I came home and stuff was all taken down.
No, that's the second step. The first step was, and then what happened was that you bought new pictures and put them up in the living room.
I didn't buy new ones.
So that was the second step.
I got rid of the ones you didn't like, and I didn't want to...
But you got more pictures.
No, I didn't want those frames to go to waste, so I had the pictures you don't like taken out of those frames, and I put different pictures in them. That's all. Because those were nice frames, and you didn't like and I didn't really like the picture, so I agreed with you on that. They weren't great. So I had ordered...
At one point... Rich asked me if you see this I think is called, like, what is this called?
Molding.
This molding here that goes halfway up the wall. He asked if people put pictures below the molding. That's when I knew we were getting into some serious issues.
I was only fucking around.
No.
Oh, really? No? Like I'm going to put pictures below the mold.
Calm down.
No, I'm very calm. Look at me. Look how calm I am.
Okay. So then,
See, that's how she pushes people button. She starts, then you rebuttal or talk and calm down. That's what they all do. Calm down when you are.
do they
calm.
all?
And then-
Everyone does that to you?
No,
Then
no.
that's a sign that maybe it's not just
Not
me.
everyone does it. It's the left wing, like far left, does that. The liberals do that, and I'm neutral. I'm not saying I'm conservative, but liberals are calm down, relax, shut up. You're making me angry, and I'm not angry. I am calm, but you going calm down makes people think that I'm not
I said calm down. See,
That makes people think I'm not calm.
I get scared when you start getting like worked up, because then you start shouting, and then there's no discussion after that. That point, then
There's
we're
no
done.
discussion with you half the time anyhow, because you just go, when you're wrong, you go, You just like watch my lips. She does that with her mouth. See? And
Well, I don't know what to say to you, because you can't say things.
yes, did I compromise? Did I say, you know what? Let me do, Bonnie. You know what? I took about 6 pictures down. I put.
No, but you put a bunch more in the living
No, I
room.
didn't.
That's where the fight started.
I didn't put.
That's
I
when
took
you
those down.
you
They were
stormed out of the
there
house.
There were picture holders in the living room. I was just putting them there to hold.
Well,
them.
after I had the discussion with you, there was equally or more pictures in this room,
No, there was less.
and then more in the living room. And it wasn't okay.
I took about 8 down.
Yeah, but you replaced them with bigger pictures.
No. Well, it looks a lot better. It's spaced out, right?
Okay,
It's not-
it might look better to you, but I'm just saying it wasn't
then
what
I
we
said-
discussed.
then
And then-
yes, it was. You said and you said definitely get rid of the one you hate. It's the one I love, but you hate it and I love it, and you go, I hate that one. Take it, and I took it down for her, even though it's my favorite one. She hates it, and guess what? That's called compromise. But no, she doesn't see that. All she sees is what's there now. She doesn't remember what's not there. I'll tell you what's not there. The one that I loved, the one that she hated.
okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
maybe 10. I can't see on that
2,
side.
3, 7.
And we'll
8, 9,
count the
10.
mirror, because the mirror has a big gold frame.
You don't count the mirror. It's a mirror.
I know, but I'm talking about the gold frames. That's the
Yeah.
issue that we're having.
That's the theme in this
They're-
room.
It's a lot. And
It's
then
a
you
theme.
started the theme into the living room.
No.
Why do you say no? When I went
was,
in there and
those
there
were
was...
just to
Then
till
how come when
till
I took
till
them
I-
down, you started
Because
flipping
I was
out?
just keeping there for a second until I got this room together. I took them down, and then I said to Bonnie, "Here's
But you
what
stormed out of the house. You got so mad that I'd taken
I
them
didn't
down. If they were
storm out
just...
of the house. I didn't go. I was going out anyhow, probably. Okay.
You don't think you were mad that day?
I don't know. I'm probably
You
mad every
yelled at
day.
me for taking them down? Is that true?
You took the Norman Rockwell down. That was down in the hallway. It's not gold frame. It's a nice little Norman Rockwell.
It's you...
What? What?
I can't say anything because you're just going to get mad, but
You don't know how to buy art.
See, this is how you switch it up. That it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. You
No,
know
I
more.
didn't say-
It's
You're
fine.
right.
I don't
When it
like
comes to
that
pictures.
much gold frames. It's too
Okay.
much.
Well, it's one room. You could do. I told Bonnie.
But this is after. Listen to me. After
If you
you had
get-
the big fight and stormed out because
I
I'd
didn't
taken down
storm
some of the
out.
pictures. Yes, you did.
I was probably.
You
leaving.
started yelling, the table is yours, the whatever is yours.
Whatever.
Those 2 pictures are yours. And it's like, it's not about like, we're not roommates that, oh, we decide you get this, I get this, you get this. It's like, I don't put things up that you don't like.
That's not true.
Well, what did I put
This
up?
dining room table, I
But
hated
how-
it.
that's not true.
Yeah, it is true, and it was like $3,000 or whatever.
No, it was.
Yeah, it was at least.
It's a very
no.
nice table.
No, yeah, see, because she likes it, and I said I got it because she wanted it. You know what that's called? Again, compromise.
Okay.
Compromise.
It's a stupid conversation, but
It's
it
not
is.
stupid. Did I say? Then I said to Bonnie, "Okay, I took pictures down. I put some more up, but I took mostly the ones down, especially the ones she hated. I fixed the dining room. I said, you do whatever you want to the whole living room. It's all yours to
But
do what you
that's
want."
the thing. It's like,
Well,
it's like,
but what do you mean?
but why couldn't it be like, I don't know. It just
Because we
feels
don't have
so
the same
like
taste in furniture. So we don't have the same. That doesn't make somebody wrong. We don't have the same taste in furniture. So I said, you do the living room, and I did the dining room, along with her table that I hate in the dining room. But that's okay. It still matches. I put a chandelier light. I got that. We picked it out together. I had it hung by an electrician.
But now, when you look at these, like all these gold, like people walk into this room and they go, "Oh, wow!"
No,
like
okay,
that. They go, "Oh, wow!"
Here's what you do.
Yes, people are like, "Ah."
No, they're not. No,
Yes,
no,
they
she's
do.
wrong.
They
here's,
do.
here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. Okay, Bonnie, you do whatever you want to the living room. Fix it. She bought this like rug, a little throw rug. It's ridiculous, but you know what? She liked it. Get it, good. And I don't say anything. I don't.
It's a ruggable,
It's a ruggable. Yeah, good.
which means you can wash it.
Oh, there's your point. Your closing. Decision.
I'm just saying because
It's not going to fit in our washing machine. You got to take it to the laundromat.
Today, do you
No,
know,
I'm not
like
on a
about
tear.
talking and listening?
So here's the deal. So I said, Bonnie, do the living room. Bonnie likes modern, which is okay with her. I like more of antiques. That's just how we are.
I don't mind antiques, but it's
Yes.
but I think it's like cool in my mind to be like a little campy about it.
Well,
which was why I suggested you did that whole wall in your gold frames.
And I did it, like you said.
I know, but you didn't measure and you didn't put them up
yes,
right.
I did.
And
I
then
did.
no, I said
No.
you got to measure when you put up all the
I
many
know what-
pictures. And then he said nobody measures.
No, that's not true. There's
That's
certain
what you
ways.
said.
There was the main ones were in sync, but then you throw little ones. You
Yeah, but
stagger
you
them. It's
still
called
want
staggering.
to have the same.
Are they
You want
perfect now?
You want to
Are
have
they
the same
now?
space on this side as you have on that side.
Listen, I
Yes.
know what I was doing. I know. I used to do carpentry and painting, and who fixes all the shit around this house? I think I know what I'm doing when it comes to things. All right, so here's my solution.
So if you know everything, then
I
there
don't
can
know
be
everything.
no improvement, right? This is
yes. The improvement is. See, there she goes.
no, but I'm
The
asking you.
improvement.
You think you're good at everything, so then there can be. I cannot say anything about anything.
See, that's such a victim. First of all, I said
I'm
I'm
not
good.
being a victim.
Yes.
I'm asking you a question.
You know, I was talking about carpentry and hanging pictures. I didn't say I was good.
But what about
I'm
the
not-
bathroom and the doors and all that carpentry?
There's nothing wrong with it. The one door in your room, I have to put a lock. But the doors
You
are
were just You weren't. You're not gonna put a new door on, which is necessary.
I'm not putting a new door yet. I'm not getting a new door. All right, I have to fix the basement. I'm waiting for sheetrockers to get back to me. I prepared it for the sheetrockers to come in. I might have to get doors for downstairs, and I'll get them for upstairs. There's nothing wrong with that door
It's a
over there.
bathroom door.
The only thing wrong is Bonnie's bathroom door in this house. When everything else was taken care of, roof, gutters, overhang, everything else, right, taken care of. So one little door that Bonnie locked herself in the bathroom, and I had to save her and get her out. I don't know why she did it.
The lock messed up. I didn't do it on purpose.
Whatever. So one lock, and the only thing is, all I got to figure out is how to fix her door, because they're plastic doors.
Sorry.
Is that your call?
No.
So here's my solution. I compromised. I said, okay, I took pictures down. I already said this. I fixed the dining room the way I thought would look a little better. She can do the living room. When my friends come over, I'll sit them in the dining room. And when your friends come over, you can sit them in the living room. And guess what? We don't have people come over ever. Once in a blue moon, somebody might stop by, like a UPS person or an electrician.
Yeah, so that's why I don't mind. But you know what bothered me about the whole situation was how unrelenting you were about it. Like
I wasn't.
When I said many times, like there's too many gold frames. I just feel like it feels.
I like gold frames.
I get it. You like gold frames. I'm there for you. Okay. But when I kept saying it's a lot, it doesn't feel that great for me to be in this room because it's so much.
Oh, really? Now it's taken down a lot.
Okay,
I've taken down a lot.
Listen, so every time.
Well, what are you going to do in the dining room anyhow? You don't come in here and
this
socialize.
is what I was saying to you prior. No, listen. So I was saying to you that I didn't like that many gold frames, right?
And I took some down for you. Go ahead.
But you didn't.
I did.
It took a fucking huge fight for you to do it.
It didn't take a fight.
Instead of just listening and being like, oh, you know what? Let me tone down. Right? Do you not see that? Okay.
I took down. It doesn't look better.
No, you did, right?
Doesn't-
But
okay.
we had to have a blowout in order for that to happen.
There was no blowout.
Which is kind of the way things go. It's like you don't hear, you do what you want, you do what you want, you do what you want until finally I'm like, look, I gotta like, you know.
I don't do what I want. Second of all,
You
do.
don't?
No. I do what's needed most of the time.
Oh, these pictures are needed?
I said most of the time.
Well, what we're talking about right now is the gold frames. Like, Raina's made fun of it. I've like joked about it.
Raina just agrees with whatever you agree with.
No, listen, there's a lot of people that this would be too much for them, this amount of gold. Just like your rings. There's a lot of people that wouldn't want to wear that many rings, you know? Or text while they're doing a podcast. I'm just saying, it's like a very...
Did you pick up your phone when we did the podcast?
I turned it off so that I couldn't... Yeah, I didn't text. I turned it off so it wasn't ringing during the podcast. But, you know, you have a very strong sense of style, right? That not everybody likes.
I don't care if they like it. I like what I like. I don't care.
When you say you don't care if they like it, that they is me.
Do I like that dining room table from the beginning? Did I ever say I liked it? Have you ever heard me go, I like that table?
No, but I always thought that you were saying you didn't like it so that you could.
Well, you thought wrong, so I don't
have
like it.
an argument when I was like,
no, I don't like it, but I live with it. It's a dining room table, so I can change
what don't you like about it?
the table.
But what don't you like about it?
I don't like
It's just
the design. I don't like the chairs.
Rectangular wood table.
The chairs are too high. They're not comfortable. There's only it's just not comfortable, you know. And I don't like. It looks like a what do you call it? Almost like a hatch on the ship. You know, like how they have those. You know, the design. It's not my type of design. It's a dining room table. It serves its purpose, and it's when we have a nice dinner. It's a big table, which is great. I don't even think we have leaves in the middle. Like, it doesn't get bigger.
Yes, it does.
No, we don't have leaves for that table.
It actually gets smaller because the leaves are in it.
Oh, well, I don't see how it gets smaller with those.
That
Anyhow,
gets taken out, and that one on that side gets taken out.
well, anyhow, but I'm not going to go. Hey, we need a new dining room table. You know what? It's a dining room table.
Okay,
Big deal.
but anytime I bring up that I don't like something, you bring up the dining room table. So I get it now.
Downstairs, I didn't like those couches we got, the chairs, but we got them.
Yeah, but I didn't like them either. The only reason we got them was because it was the only thing that would fit down there.
No, that's the only thing that would fit down there. When we were trying to buy stuff so quick, we didn't shop around and try to find something else. So, okay, we both don't like them. Downstairs is downstairs. It is what it is. Upstairs, so I said to Bonnie, go ahead, do the whole living room.
It's Bonnie.
I said Bonnie. What do you think I said?
Bonnie.
I didn't say Bonnie. I said Bonnie.
All right, calm down. What is wrong with you?
Because you keep telling me to calm. Look how calm I am.
Yeah, but you're gonna like turn this fucking ship around with your fucking brain or something. You're like, "Arr!"
Well, I don't get it. Why don't you talk about what came in the mail for you?
What?
What's on your bed? Why don't you talk about that? I'm crazy. Why don't you talk about that? I'm crazy.
I'm giving it as a gift.
No, you're not. You're playing with it. I saw you playing with it.
I know, but I played with it first.
No, it's crazy. You're crazy. And you'd say, I'm crazy. But no, come on. I'm not going to bring it up. You bring up your medical tarot cards that you bought. Okay?
They're animal tarot. They're not tarot cards. They're animal medicine cards. And I know someone who's really into it.
Animal medicine.
Yeah. Yeah. People are. They're into shit like that.
Nobody's into... Oh, really? Oh, goddamn. That ostrich looks sick. What
Well, because it's like Native American stuff, and it's like not everything in life is Western culture. It's not like it's always right. There's ways to expand your mind.
Yeah, there is. Why don't we just get a picture of it? Why don't we get a skeleton in here and go over body parts at night? I mean, that can't hurt.
Well, I guess if you were into that, we could. But I've
always been into the anatomy of the male and female species.
Oh, and female.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that makes no sense to me. That what you're saying, like, I don't understand that.
You say expand your mind. Okay, so anything you do. Oh, you know what? You could do crazy shit to expand and go, well, I'm just expanding my mind.
Yeah, you could read about different things and what interests you, and this is an interesting thing I didn't think of. I mean, the whole fucking universe started from nothing. I mean, obviously it's
so
a bizarre.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I don't know who started Bitcoin, but one person had to start Bitcoin.
But that no one knows.
How did it start? One person had to start it, right?
Well, there's all different kinds of Bitcoin.
There's like, you ever go into like those Krausers or Cumberland Farms?
Cryptocurrency, whatever you call it.
The Krausers or Cumberland Farms or those, convenience stores, they go, you could buy Bitcoin there. Yeah, because when I always go in for bread and milk, I go, let me spend $10,000 in this Krausers on Bitcoin. It makes no sense. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just trying
But why are you like, do you see what I'm saying?
What? Looking down?
It's like you're like this. Okay, look at me. This is you for most of the podcast.
No.
Yeah, look at this.
See, she's such a controller.
I'm not. I'm just saying,
1 minute clip. I mean,
people can watch this entire thing if they want.
Who do you think is watching this?
People do.
They watch this?
Okay, so listen to me right now.
What?
If you don't want to do
I don't mind.
If you don't want to do a good podcast, then by all means don't do a good podcast.
The podcast is great.
It's not great if you're doing this. It's I don't get it.
So tell us.
It's like a simple fucking fix.
Tell us how you're gonna decorate.
Now our dog isn't. It's like,
now that you have the living room to what are you gonna do to it? You got the rug. She got the washable rug.
I honestly don't feel like even talking to you right now. It's so hard to talk to you.
It's not hard to talk to me. That's so crazy.
It's like anytime anybody says anything like, hey, here's a little tip on how to make your podcast better. No, why should I? I won't do it. Fuck that. It's like,
there she goes, Mrs. Exaggerator.
Like, but is this not your attitude?
No, it's not.
What was your attitude when I said look into the camera? Which, by the way, was the 100th time that I suggested it.
It wasn't. It was maybe the third time.
Not today, but have I not suggested it in other podcasts? But why won't you do it? Just for the mere fact that I said it?
No.
Or what? You don't want to have a good podcast? You don't care about the podcast?
First of all, the podcast is good. It's verbal. I don't think a lot of people are watching it. It's for the clip.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I think we do it for the clip.
People fucking text all the time. How can I see the whole podcast?
I'm telling you, I swear to God, probably 2 people have texted her about that. They're not doing it all the time. Because I would get the same text or email.
No, listen, you're right. Do it. I'm
not right. Oh, so there you go.
Let's do it. Go ahead.
Put your mic down.
Oh, well, who cares? Nobody's listening.
Yeah, they're listening.
Nobody's listening.
I didn't say they weren't listening.
No, nobody fucking listens to this shit.
Why does your hair look reddish?
Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Oh, there you go.
I don't care. Do you? I don't.
I care.
Go ahead. Say something.
Say something about what?
Yeah, I don't fucking give a shit. I fucking love these fucking pictures, and I'm gonna fucking die on this hill. That's why.
Really?
No, I don't give a shit what you say. You're just gonna say some shit to me?
Really?
Oh, there he goes again, saying shit. Loves it. Loves saying shit. You go fuck yourself. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh, what are you talking about? You see how what are you talking about? Asking me what I'm talking about when you hear me talking.
Are you trying to...
What are you trying to do?
You trying to imitate me?
Oh, yeah. Why don't you do an imitation of me? Will that make you feel better?
Good.
See, this is what it's like doing a podcast
No,
with you.
I don't.
It's
Oh,
not
really?
fun.
That's what you. Oh, really? Like that's what I do. I don't discuss things.
The window is getting the sunlight is coming in so strong.
Well, then close the curtain.
Oh.
Ay, ay, ay.
But do you see? It's like,
No, I don't see.
it's like difficult to do a podcast with you.
How is it impossible?
Oh shit!
What? What's wrong? Hold on. She's fixing the lights. So the. Well, now it's the same thing. Where is that coming from? Whoa! Oh, the kitchen, the shade. See, we have light coming in from all angles. There you go. All right, let's move on from the pictures. I like them. Maybe it is a little too much. I like it. For some reason, I like it. I like. I don't know the word. Whatever.
Ornate.
I don't know if that's the word. No, ornate seems like a negative word.
No, it's not.
I like it. So I toned it down, try to make it better, and then Bonnie will do the living room, whatever she needs, whatever help she needs to make the living room the way she feels comfortable in it, I will help. That's all I can do. You know, if she wants a new couch, no problem. Some new chairs, some new pictures. There you go. On the bright side, my daughter had a baby girl last week, Thursday. What's that? Amelia, right?
Rich,
What? I didn't hear you.
I'm trying to tell you to stop looking into the.
I'm looking up. I'm looking up like this. So I don't look at...
Those are the people right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. We had a baby. She had a baby girl, Amelia, Thursday. I went to the. She gave birth like Thursday morning or something. I went to the hospital Thursday. It looked like nothing happened. Like she was not disheveled or like she just like had a baby. It was like unbelievable. Like she seemed like totally recovered. Just sitting there talking, hanging out.
People have babies every day.
Yeah, but it should knock them out. You shouldn't be like laying in bed after a baby like nothing happened.
Yeah. I mean, I was walking around like 2 days later. I went to like Walmart or something like 2 days
Yeah,
later.
but your delivery was different than hers.
Mine was
Yours
an
should have been
actual
worse.
operation.
Yours should have been worse. It was a C-section, which is an operation. Hers, like, I don't get it. After I would be knocked out, I would imagine. So the baby's very cute, a lot of hair.
And Rich is a grandfather. And people keep congratulating me, which I find weird.
Yeah,
Like I didn't do nothing.
no.
I mean, I did nothing in the way of like raising your kids.
No, but you were a good example.
I mean, but people are like, "Hey, you're a grandma." It's like
No.
I'm not offended by the term grandma in any stretch, and I'm excited to become a grandma. But I don't think of myself as a grandma in this situation because it's like my neighbor has a baby, and then I'm like, "Oh, I'm the grandma." Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
it is weird. People keep on doing it. They're just constantly like, "Congratulations."
yeah, I know. I don't know.
I mean, I guess
It's weird. You know. Yeah, you don't feel.
congratulations to you for sure.
Yeah, but
You know, your
yeah.
life cycle's not complete until your offspring has a child.
I didn't know that until you told me. Then how about people that don't have any kids? Then their life's.
They don't go. I mean,
They don't go to
obviously,
heaven?
That's nothing to do with that. That's just like scientifically what a life cycle is.
Well, the baby's adorable. I held the baby. It's like holding a little football. She's about this fucking big.
6 pounds, 2 ounces.
Yeah, I think I'll go up tomorrow again. I don't know what to bring. They have everything. I go, what should I bring?
Bring some flowers.
Nah, they don't want flowers. Stuff for the baby. I'm gonna go buy her an outfit. For 6 months from now will be around May. Wait, what's today? No, December, January, February, March, April, May. Around June, I'm gonna go get her an outfit. A 6 month for like the spring and the summer. An outfit for the spring or the summer. That's what I'll go do tomorrow. I like those little girly outfits. I used to get them for
Yourself?
yeah, for Jessica and Ellen.
Oh.
And Raina too, little girly outfits. But Raina doesn't even like to go get dresses or, you know.
She's like only wears sweatpants and big t-shirts.
Yeah, she wants to go to thrift stores like a hippie. Raina, where is she? I just can ask her from the other room. She doesn't have to come on. Raina, I'll forget it. Well, anyhow, I go, Raina, let's go clothes shopping.
Oh my God, I didn't even have my mic over by me.
Well, no, why you?
Oh my God.
So she had a baby. Jessica's getting married. And
You're doing good.
getting older and fatter. I have to lose weight.
Is that going to be
Eating like
a
a
New Year's
maniac.
resolution?
Eating like a maniac. You know, I saw pictures on Facebook of Mateo. He doesn't have an ounce of fat. I guess if that's your life all day, eating well and working out, but I got to get my upper body's perfect. I just got to lose 10 pounds. It's so hard because we watch a lot of TV. We watch the most offensive movie, not offensive. Movies just aren't like they used to be. We watched one 2 nights ago. With what's the name?
Cumberbatch.
Yeah, it was a Western. And he's not believable in a Western, and neither is the other guy. The other guy was more believable. You know, Kristen Dunst's husband. I don't know his name, but he's in a million movies.
Jesse Plemons or something like that?
I don't know. But they weren't believable characters in a Western. And it wasn't like a Western. It was the only Western where they weren't doing any wrangling or rodeoing or bull ride, nothing. What kind of Western is it? It was a creepy.
Jane Campion was the director, who also directed The Piano. She's an Academy Award-winning director, and it was based on a book, a novel by someone, which the movie made me want to read the book. The book's probably really good, but the movie was like, I don't know. It's just like, it's so hard to get it right in a movie. It's just like, I thought it was being so clever, but really it was just being boring.
It was. It was the twist at the end wasn't even really a twist. You know, in one part.
But you could see how all those things in the book were probably like very interesting because they would take time to like.
But it didn't even really say why she became an alcoholic.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
You know, 1 second she's marrying some rich guy. Next thing you know, she's hiding bottles and drinking them. There's no. I mean, obviously she felt inferior and maybe wasn't happy. But you didn't even see the love connection where. You know, he went to visit her for one day at a restaurant. Next thing you know, they're married.
Right. Like,
so the editing had to be.
I don't think they were supposed to be like the closest,
Yeah,
most romantic couple ever in the world. That she was doing
but
it
something
for survival too.
Yeah, but she was surviving because she owned a hotel and an inn.
Right. I don't know.
So it makes no sense. I mean, there just wasn't, things didn't connect.
Yeah, and then also like, why did Cumberbatch all of a sudden start being nice to the kid?
Because he wanted to, I don't know. I don't know if it was pedophilia, whatever. I don't know. You have to, whatever. Look, you know, it's just the whole thing wasn't. And a lot of questions
that the book probably answered very well.
Then I watched last night, what was it, Tomahawk Patch or something, or
Tomahawk Bone?
Tomahawk Bone. And Bobby kept recommending, it's the best Western you'll ever see. It's great, da, da, da. And I told him, Dad, I go, it wasn't great. He goes, oh, you watch it with Bonnie? That's why. I go, she liked it better than me. Why? Because it was a girl, he was saying, you know.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Why
call
are
him.
people like mean about me? What did I
Well,
do?
he wasn't mean. He was saying, it's not a girly movie. I think he was saying. So I gotta.
Well, that is actually flattering that he thinks of me as girly, because I never think he thinks of me like that. All right, getting Bobby's take on.
Don't say I ratted him out.
I got Joe DeRosa, Adam Ferrara, two of my favorite friends, people in the business, and now Rich Voss is calling in.
Well, you're on our. Hold on. Can you hear me?
You just hung up on him.
Did I? Hello?
Do you not know how to work your phone?
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Hello?
Why would you hang up?
I didn't. It was an accident. Wait. I was asking, can you hear me? Because you're on our podcast right now.
Oh, we're on My Wife Hates Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you're on YKWd with Adam Ferrara and Joe DeRosa.
Hi, Adam. What are you guys? Is this about restaurants and stuff? Is that your theme?
What?
How long do you guys spend on Italian sausage?
Huh?
Rich, you trying to book more gigs?
Oh, look. Who was that?
I don't get it.
Because I work restaurants, he says.
Oh.
It wasn't bad.
No, not he says. Yeah, everybody says. Yeah, everybody says it. And you don't get it, buddy, because you're successful.
Well, you know what? I mean, when Joe just smashed me about comedy, he really, no one cuts an onion as good as Joe, so I have no comeback. Fucking hot peppers. I said hot peppers. Anyhow, Bobby.
That's just going to be a special. Hot peppers.
She said that's going to be your special hot peppers.
But I was being nice because obviously he's not going to get a special.
Hey, Bonnie's cutting with a knife right now.
Bob,
What do you got?
Bobby, we were talking about the movie that you love so much.
Yeah, Bone.
Tomahawk bone.
Tomahawk Bone that we watched last night. And
Bone Tomahawk, not Tomahawk Bone.
Oh,
Bone Tomahawk,
What
what's
a dumb
probably going to
name.
go in your backside tonight. Not. Why do you love it so much? Like it's the best Western on the planet.
It's a masterpiece.
Oh.
Wait, Joe, do you agree with that too?
Yes.
It's okay. Listen to me. Do you remember? And it might be hard for you to remember. Do you remember the scene where the little kid was killed in the barn, right? And then they were going to go into the barn. The three guys, they had rifles, like they were going to go in the barn. Who's in there? Remember that?
Yeah.
It looked like the Three Stooges were running into a barn.
He means the Three Stooges. He put an R on the end.
Stoogers. Listen, yeah, because back then, dude, it's not like everybody was John Wayne. There was
Back then,
Indians that were around, and they were scared. They were frightened.
They were running into the garage like it was almost like a silent movie. It was. How is it a classic?
What did Adam Ferrara watch it?
It was a masterpiece. It was a masterpiece. It was unbelievable. It was one of the best westerns I've ever seen.
What about Adam Ferrara? What's his take?
Rich, next to God damn it, I had a good slam.
What was it?
He said it was one of the best westerns I've ever seen. I said next to Omelet.
Oh,
Next to what?
next to omelet.
Oh.
Wow, Jesus! Not only was it a good joke, Joe, you read your fucking breakfast menu.
She only does sandwiches.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did Adam see it? Ask Adam if he saw it.
I did not see
He
it.
did not see it. Adam's favorite movie is My Cousin Vinny. That's a masterpiece to him.
You like the new Ghostbusters, right?
The new Ghostbusters was a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, it really showed, really stuck it to those women that it was them. Their movie stunk.
Franchise is over. Not really.
Well, listen, we got. I don't think it was a masterpiece by any sense. The one good scene was where they split the guy in half, and it was ridiculous. It was so.
Dude, you want spoilers for people listening that want to go see the movie, Rich?
The movie's 10 years old.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's
Bobby just saw it. He's all excited.
when they were screaming, and then you found out how they were screaming. That wasn't fucking crazy.
Okay, no.
I don't think
fact that
I don't think he
girl-
understands it yet.
Yeah, that they put those whistles in their throats.
You're such an. They sounded like you.
Oh, that was good.
Hey, it's a masterpiece. It's a western. It's a great western, and I thought it was unbelievable, and it was very realistic to probably how.
Oh boy, the old hung up on a mid-sentence.
Good. First of all,
We might
You
have
can't-
to use that Western line as our clip.
what's that? What's the line?
No, he goes, "It's the best Western I ever saw outside of an omelet."
Well, here's the thing. You can't say anything mean to Adam Ferraro because he's too nice of a guy.
Who was going to say anything mean to him?
Well, he said a joke towards me. But
What did he say
What did he say?
about the restaurants?
No, I don't know. Whatever he said, it was. He's too nice of a guy to ever. He's not that kind of person you can
Hey,
attack.
if somebody attacks you, you can attack them back.
I know. Well, I know that. If anybody knows
But
that,
I don't know what he said. That was,
Yeah, I know. Whatever. Anyhow, that was our call-in with Bobby, and it's not a master. Is that a masterpiece? That movie?
No, I mean, it was a first-time writer-director who was he started out as a cinematographer. I looked him up, and I thought he did a pretty good job for his first movie. And I thought the writing was good, but some of the tone I think slid around a little bit. But it was pretty good.
It's not
I
a
didn't like the
master-
ending so much, but yeah, it was pretty good.
Wasn't a masterpiece. How did the guy get up the mountain?
Yeah, they didn't show that.
Yeah, they didn't show. Okay. Wait, I gotta call him back. Hold on. You know what? I gotta call him back. This is ridiculous. You know what? You know what?
What?
Here's, I go to Bonnie, was that a masterpiece? And she goes, it was a good movie, but real quick, do you remember when they were lifting the guys up into the cave with the rope? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, how they got him into the cave, right?
Yes.
How did a fucking guy with one leg get up there? You just see him up in the cave with a gun. All right, how did he get there?
Cut
Helicopter?
his leg off after he was up there.
They didn't cut his leg off.
What?
What? How did he?
No, he's talking about the husband who from The Conjuring.
Right.
How did he?
Patrick Wilson.
Patrick, he got up there. His leg was fucked up. How did he get himself up? They had to drag those other guys up
With a rope.
And how did they get him up, buddy? I'm sure there was stairs. I'm sure there was stairs.
He would have had trouble navigating stairs as well. Just FYI.
Yeah, I know, but with the timeline, maybe it took him 6 hours. I mean, who knows?
All right.
I
mean, it was a fucking great movie. You talk about one part.
It was a plot hole. Let's just be clear on that.
What's that?
There was at least one plot hole.
All right, yes. All right, it was.
Hold on, wait. Why are they doing are you doing a FaceTime now? What's going on? Is it connecting? Hold on. Why? Because I'm not online? Poor connection. What's going on?
Wi-Fi that shit.
I'm Wi-Fiing it, baby. Okay.
This has got to be exciting for
I
people
know.
at home.
For people at home. This weekend I'll be in Houston at the Riot. Next weekend, Rochester Comedy on Carlson. It's reconnecting. Do we need to do this?
No,
Leave a message.
no, just cancel. There you go. Now let's close it up.
All right. So this weekend I'll be at the Riot in Houston. It's called the Riot Comedy Club. Next weekend, Comedy on Carlson. New Year's Eve, Uncle Vinny's, Point Pleasant, and New Year's Day, Uncle Vinny's, Point Pleasant.
New Year's Eve, I'll be at the Stand Comedy Club.
Who you working with? Do you know?
Lots of people. It's a good show.
Is it? Mm-hmm. So there you have it. We're going in January 26th. We'll be doing a live "My Wife Hates Me" podcast, and we'll let you know who the marriage counselor will be.
Hey, let us know who you want the marriage counselor to be. How's that?
Well, it's got to be a New York comic,
Right.
right? All right. Thank you, Bonnie. Sorry we argued a little. She's always right. I'm always wrong.
That's not true.
Oh, that's the name of a podcast. All right, dog's barking. That means it's time to go. See you later. Hasta la vista.
La 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 la.
My Wife Hates Me was created and hosted by Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button podcast. Subscribe to the podcast by visiting mywifehatesmepodcast.com.
Suicide pact, he's totally sober. She's not that drunk. He's really old and she's got some spunk. He's totally holy as an asinine bomb, and she's just a little less dumb. She really hates him, it's really true. But somewhere deep down, she loves him too.